Alright guys, gonna do this sharpening tutorial for you. What I did is I've gone ahead and sharpened this side already. As you can see, pretty sharp. See if I can get a better cut for you. Nice and sharp. I'd show you shaving my arm hair, but my arm hair is so freaking dainty it doesn't even like to work. Shaves leg hair good though. So what I'm gonna do, this is actually the arrow I shot my deer with. Got the one side sharp already, and we're gonna go ahead and sharpen this other side, and then yeah, just have it nice and sharp. And I hope you guys enjoy this. So this edge, I can show you how sharp it is to start with. I mean, it's not bad. It still cuts. It's not nearly as clean of a cut, if that makes sense. So this isn't super dull to begin with. To give you a good, I mean, it's just not, it's not razor. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna start on the less gritty side. This is the high grit. This is the fine grit. So basically what I like to do is if this had any imperfections in the blade, I would start on this side. Get it started, get the blade looking good, get a burr formed. I mean, I'll still end up forming a burr with this side, but it'll be much more minute in comparison. So, you know, keeping your bevel, or your angle. I think I got it. Yeah, let me do this. This might help. I got a permanent marker right here. I'll go ahead and color in some of this. You guys are lucky. I don't usually touch the arrows I shoot deer with, because up here in Vermont, you know, this arrow is retired normally, and it probably still will be, but just with a sharp head. So got that colored in, and super simple. Just gonna push away from me. I like to keep my two fingers right here on the tough head just because of the length. So you can see all that black is basically gone already. It's already looking pretty good, actually. Like I said, big key is just to maintain that angle. Edge isn't looking too bad, starting to look pretty polished already. Like I said, this one wasn't too bad. It was the dullest one I had for you guys for an example, so that's why I'm using it. All my other ones are currently in a bow quiver ready to go. Alright, so now that I've got that side pretty good, what I'm going to do is I'm going to back drag it, bevel up twice, sometimes 3 times, and you're just going to feel that really raise that burr back up. And now you're going to go back, start doing this again, just a little lighter than last time. And, you know, at this point, it's pretty much personal preference, I find, you know, depending on what the head you're working on needs. Gonna do this again. Get that burr flipped back over. Yep. Burr's flipped. Using lighter pressure. Just gonna work that edge back. That burr's flipped. I don't feel it. I feel it on this side. So we're gonna just very gently try to get that burr back over. And at this point, using a very, very gentle amount of pressure. Nothing crazy. If I had to guess, this is gonna bite a fingernail pretty good. Yep. So we're just gonna keep at it just a little bit here. drag it back one more time. See, I'm barely even getting a burr now. Do this side one last time on this diamond stone. And I'm going to start with it this way on my ceramic rod. Flip it over. And once I get to the ceramic rod, I really don't have any rhyme or reason why I do certain things as much as I do. It's very just kind of by feel. But at this point, you're really barely working that bevel. I hope this tutorial is working okay for you guys. I haven't really done much like this before, so if I need to redo it, I can. Like I said, big issue is I just don't have many dull broadheads at the moment. I guess I could demonstrate a cutthroat if anybody has interest in seeing a cutthroat sharpened. I could probably do that. But I wanted to make sure I got this tough head. The tough head is harder than the cutthroat. Not so much material-wise, it's just due to the kind of the intimidating size of it because it's so long. So it's kind of hard to keep that bevel. So at this point, we are grabbing a nail really easy. Probably already cut in paper. If I can get a hold of this paper decently. Yeah, cutting paper pretty good. And we haven't even touched the leather yet. And the leather is what makes it sing. It's amazing what this leather does for the overall sharpness of the edge. If you guys are wondering what this piece of yarn is, or dental floss, that is my windicator. So when I am in the stand, I can just take a quick peek down at the end of my arrow, and that'll give me a, you know, wind direction right at my feet type of deal. One time it was pretty funny. I was in the stand and I heard something blow at me about 70 yards and looked at my windicator, and sure enough, the wind was going right towards where the deer blowing at me was. It was pretty comical. I use a decent amount of pressure on the leather strop. I like to drag both ways. I don't know if everybody does that, but it is something I have found works for me. I got this leather strop on Amazon. It came with some rouge. So that right there feels pretty dangerous. And it definitely cuts dangerously. So like I said, guys, it's not probably the best tutorial I've ever seen. Basically, when it comes down to it, if you need to use the high grit or the coarse grit to get imperfections out, use that. Just make sure you hold that angle, work the burr back and forth. Come here, polish that edge on the stone. And like I said, this is basically an all-in-one because it does have a leather strop on it too. I like to hit the fine side of the ceramic because this does have a coarse side as well. And then from there, I hit the leather strop, and it's pretty diabolical, I'm not gonna lie. I would, oh yeah, just popping hairs. I would hunt with this with no worries if I had to. But like I said, it's retired. So hope you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, probably not the best tutorial you've ever watched in your life, but I hope it helps somebody. If there's any questions, let me know, and I'll do my best to clarify them for you. Thank you.